Going on YouTube? It's your boy Nubian back at you with another movie reaction, and today we're watching Rashomon, 1950 movie by the legendary director Akira Kurosawa. So, this is actually the first in my series of film appreciation. So recently, I watched a YouTube video by a YouTuber named Every Frame of Painting, right? I'm not sure if he still uploads or whatever, but he makes videos pretty much explaining the art form of movies and film. And I watched a movie about Akira Kurosawa on his channel, and he explained a bit about it, and it made me want to try to appreciate film for more than just pure entertainment and more of its art form. Now, obviously, enjoying it for its art is part of the entertainment if you can pick it out. So I want to kind of watch a bunch of legendary films or films by legendary creators, directors, and stuff like that, and try to appreciate it more for its art form. Obviously, I'm still going to be me, trying to make it entertaining as possible and bringing my personality into it, but this is going to be more of an appreciation of the art form that is filmmaking. So, we're watching 4 Kurosawa movies: Rashomon, Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, and I'm not sure what the last one's going to be yet. But there will be 4 Kurosawa movies that I'm going to be going through, and I just want to watch them. I love old Japanese stuff. I've never watched an old black and white movie. This is the first black and white movie I've ever seen. Why? Because I was just never interested in watching movies in black and white, you know what I mean? Like, it was my personal bias. I felt like it's too old for me. I can't watch it. So this is literally the oldest movie I've ever seen. So it should be an experience. You know, I'm interested to see how it goes, and I'm guessing this sweaty man back here is Yojimbo, maybe, I don't know, and lady with the no brows, the meat brows, I don't know who she is, but she seems important to the story. Maybe it's a love story from this picture right here that I found randomly off the internet. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this reaction, and leave comments down below, man. You know, I'm gonna miss things. I'm not gonna understand certain things. If you have anything to point out, your point of view, what makes these movies good, special to you, the things that you notice in these films, anything that could help me appreciate these films more, please leave them in the comments below. I appreciate anything you have to say about it and what it's going to be and anything that adds to the experience. That's why I'm reacting, and that's why I'm putting these on YouTube, to get your perspective as well. So, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these reactions. Like the video. It helps me beat that YouTube algorithm, you know. It spreads the video to more people. And if you want to watch the full video with me, subscribe to my Patreon. It's going to be in the description down below. You will need your own copy of the movie in order to watch it with me for copyright reasons. Obviously, I can't show you the full movie, but head over to Patreon if you would like to do that. All proceeds will go back into the stream, new camera, new computer, all that good stuff. So, all that being said, let's hop into this first Kurosawa movie, Rashomon. Let's get it. Rashomon. Or maybe that's the name of a town and not the name of the character. I seen this one like a film festival award as well. Oh damn, it's like a destroyed house. It looks like a mansion. That's a big old house, especially for back then. Some people chilling in there. That dude looks pissed. That's a cool frame right there. I could already tell that's a dope looking little frame. How they frame it with the rain going in the background and stuff. Just the 2 characters lonely. Looked like something bad happened to them. Maybe that was their house that got burned down. It's an interesting setup. Like, we still don't really know what happened. We haven't got any names for any characters or anything. 2 people that look like they're in despair so far. So they heard a story that stunned them that much that they have to sit back in awe. Just one man. People die every day, B. That's a lot of elements you have to deal with. Sounds like 2020. Yeah, I think with all this crazy stuff back that went on back then, you know, all the death and all the destruction that they seen, to hear a story that left them just distraught like this has to be a tale of for the times, you know what I mean? Damn. I lost my faith in the human soul long ago. Welcome to the club. My man not trying to hear it, bro. The rain sound better than what you talking about. I'm out of here. This is a lot of build up for this story. I'm interested. Yeah, we got time. So Rashomon is this castle or whatever this thing is. The way he's like these shots, like the filming techniques, like the shots that he's getting his character at the angles and stuff, is very interesting. It keeps you engaged in what's happening, even though he's just walking through the forest, you know? It keeps the mundane task of walking through a forest interesting with different shot placements. See what I mean? Like a lot of films nowadays aren't made like this. To the there's been no dialogue, there's been nothing. We just been watching this man walk through the forest for a good 30 seconds or a minute. But it's not boring. You know what I mean? Like it's wild. Like you're intrigued, like what is he doing? Where is he going? You know he's seen some shit. What shit has he seen? Got the Kung Lao hat? My man's shoes is literally some straw strung around his feet. Well, I wore shoes like that in like a festival in Japan one time. It was okay for like the first 20 minutes. And after that, my feet hurt so bad. It's almost like a silent film at this point. Like if somebody came in on the film at this point, they would think it's silent until he just screamed and seen that dead body. See, like he's talking to somebody, but you don't hear the questions being asked. You just hear the answers. Okay, so that's the hat he found right there on that woman. So it was the man that they found dead. So this movie's like a murder mystery? Oh damn, my man got arrows in it. To get shot by bow and arrows, that's literally the worst. Like, that's a terrible time, man. That's beautiful. That's dope. That shot. Hey, my man hugging them trees trying to get that water. Thirsty. That's thirst for your ass right there. My man had the bubblies. It's funny. My man had the mud butt. So my man had post-mortem mud butt. Took a nap real quick. My man sleep, man. Why you bothering him? Staring each other down. My man rolled back over like, bro, get up out of here, man. I ain't got time for this. Minding my business, man. Leave me alone. Oh, he sees a beauty. And beauty is her name. You can't help it when you know you know. My man about to yank on his sword real quick. Oh no, dude, don't do that. Oh, so he tried to kidnap old girl. Dude's like, nah, B, you better step back. You don't want these, I'm about to say these hands, these sword skills. You want me to show you the sword skills? I'm Tanjiro with the blade, baby. Don't be suspicious. What? Yeah, he said he's trying to get her without killing him, so I guess he's trying to trick him somehow. And you can see the shimmer of the blade when he turned it over. That looks dope. That's cool. Like, even though it's in black and white, it's still entertaining, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's my young brain is like, I need colors and stuff in order to enjoy something, but this is actually pretty interesting. What they had to do without color and try to bring it to life without that use of color, you know? They had to do it more, I don't want to say artistically, that sounds corny, but that's the only way I can articulate what I'm trying to say. When was color invented? Like color TV, I should say. Color. When was color invented? When was color TV invented? Like color pictures, motion pictures. I mean, he's smart, man. He's like, hey, he still got his hand on his sword, you know? He still got the hand on the whip. My man ain't going out like that. He's like, hey, man, I'm gonna come with you, but I still don't trust you. I like that he doesn't just immediately like, yeah, man, let's go find these swords. Even though I don't know you, random man that just came out the woods. Like, you know, it makes sense. You gonna try to choke him out? You better tussle, bro. Get your tussle game up. Oh, he got. Dude, that laugh, man. My man's psycho laugh. That's pretty cool too. Are they showing him run through the forest? And you see like the leaves running shooting past him. Is that old meat brow? I've seen pictures of old Japanese women with like they had the little eyebrows right here. Like no eyebrows here, but they had them joints like way up here. Yeah, like her. So you doing all this just to show her that he's lame? Like her husband is lame? Well, he brought her back here for that reason? A feisty one you are. My man's in love. There's a lot of long stretches of no dialogue with just like physical acting, you know? Like they're not talking to each other, they're not saying anything. It's just long stretches of things happening. Like right now she's chasing him with this knife and pretty much getting shitted on by him. And he's laughing at her. And she's really trying to kill this dude and she is not having a good time. Disgusting, man. This sweaty woodsman, this dude just sitting out in the woods kissing you. That's interesting. I didn't expect her to just be so accepting of it after trying to stab him and he just kissed her and she's just like, maybe that's just his version of the story. Maybe that's just his version of the story. Okay. So she just gave up and let him do whatever. Maybe she did it for like like, you know, a means to an end, you know what I mean? That dude just beat down your wife in the woods, man. You gotta defend yourself. Her honor. I like this fight scene. It's like gritty. It's choreographed, obviously, but it's like super gritty. Like two people actually trying to fight, you know? Like you ever watch a kung fu movie? Kung fu movies are very like choreographed. They like old kung fu movies. They stop like boom, 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 boom. But this is more like, you know, frantic. Did he just throw his sword in there? I've never seen somebody kill somebody by throwing the sword at him. Huh. I feel like this is weird because, I don't know, man. His side of the story sounds odd. You see what I'm saying? You still don't hear a person asking questions. You just hear his answer. This dude is a nut, man. I really like his acting. Whoever played him, you did a good job. If you're still alive. This was a long time ago. But, you know, you did a good job, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's his story. So he could have killed her and just said she ran away or, you know, he buried her somewhere. So he's saying both of them lying. So did they both team up to kill the husband? Are they both in on it? That's powerful. Because men are weak, they lie, even to themselves. Yeah, so she did get knocked down. In a damn Zen state while your wife was just defiled, man. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that. But I still don't know, man, who's telling the truth, because these are two different stories, so maybe he did try. You can't see his face. Look at him. Stone cold. Just cold. Yeah. Well, he's like destroying her without saying anything. The music, man. I love the music. It's so good. I feel like her story is too dramatic. Like she is, like, I mean, I don't know. There's no question that something happened to her, right? And I don't want people to be like, well, you know, she got raped, yada, yada, yada. But her side of the story, she's just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't sound right. She's going through emotions and he's just staring at her. Look how many emotions she's going through, and he said nothing. He's literally just looking at her. That's what I'm saying. It just sounds so weird, man. I saw my dagger and my dead husband. So she's saying he killed himself. So the one from before, he said that he threw the sword into his chest. She's saying that he probably killed himself. And then she's saying she blacked out and ended up somewhere else. That doesn't sound believable. Like, I'm with the priest. The priest is like, she bullshitting. And I agree with him. It just sounds too ridiculous. I mean, let's give it up for the performance, though. I mean... How do you hear the dead man's story? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say, he dead. What are you talking about? That's some scary shit, man. I don't want to be talking to a medium. That is terrifying. If I heard a person talk like that, I'm leaving immediately. Hell no, bro. I'm not about it. He's saying, like, the wife was like, let's do it. Let's boogie. We out. But why would she just turn tail like that? It's so weird to me, these stories, you know? The connection is that she actually did get raped or whatever by this guy. That's the connection. Like, that actually did happen in some way. Oh, damn. He's like, bro, dishonorable woman. This is a weird story. So, I mean, if anything, I would say, why would a dead man lie, right? Why would a dead man have to lie? But it could be the medium lying. But how would the medium know what really happened, right? So, I don't know. How would the medium know anything that went down? It's like Clue. I don't want to liken this movie to Clue, right? Because obviously it's filmed a lot better than Clue. But that's just the first movie that pops into my mind when I think of something like this, like the premise of it. Yeah, there it is. He was killed by a sword. Right, because so that means that the first story was right? Because he's the only one that said he was killed with a sword. Oh, okay. So his story about finding the body was false in the beginning. Because in the beginning, he said he was walking through the woods and he found a body. I want to hear it, bro. Chill. You go sit in the corner somewhere, bro. I'm interested. Oh, he feels bad for what he done to her? Oh, boy. That's gross. This dude is gross. I mean, you fucking raped her, and he's like, I want more of you. Bro, chill. Man, my man willing to change his life for the cat? Damn, the cat was that good? I don't want to make light of rape, but what he's saying, he's like, man, I ain't never had nothing like that. I'll change my life for you. I mean, of course she want to be, you just violated her, bro. Like, no, that's not a thing that women want. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. My man was just about to give her up, forfeit her. But back in those days, they didn't have like choices. Women were, you know, women didn't have a lot of choice back then. Oh, damn, it's not even her fault though. Damn, bro, that's heartless as fuck. Clearly, she was just raped. And he's like, you're trash now. Damn, this dude is trash. What's the move, man? What's the plan here? Is he having second thoughts because of what dude just said? That's right, stand up for yourself. Imitating his laugh. Roasting him. Look at his face. He's like a beat dog. Damn, he just got roasted. If this really what happened, she was playing the victim like a mug in that courtroom, bro. She was killing the game. Oscar-worthy performance. I mean, you gotta take the power when you can, you know what I mean? If she's not physically strong, you gotta use your wits to get out of this situation. And that's what she's doing. I think she's just pitting them against each other so she can get up out of there. Oh, he fell. Get him. Oh, damn. Clumsy? What are you swinging at? What are we doing here? What was that? What was that? Tajomaru's version, they was boxing. And this one, they flailing around like magic cart. They just flailing these swords. It's not at all like it was when Tajomaru was telling it. I mean, he dipping and dodging. He moving and shaking on him. he trying to get that sword, bro. That was a good little sequence right there, man. Trying to get that sword. He was look at him. My man shucking and jiving over here, bro. Leave, bitch. Tajomaru's a beast. Take these leaves, bitch. Get up off me. I don't know why I'm rooting for Tajomaru. I don't know why I'm rooting for this dude, but I feel like I like him more than I like the husband, even though he's a rapist. So I don't like him, but I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm rooting for him. It looked like he's never killed somebody before. The way he's doing that? The way he's like shaking like that, it looks like he's never killed somebody before. So maybe the legendary Tajomaru, maybe the legends are just what they are, legends. That's a cool shot. Throw them things into the foreground, putting them out. Oh, damn, he just stealing the clothes off the baby. He's not wrong about that either. I don't really know what happened to their parents. Maybe their parents died or something. To a certain degree, what he's saying makes sense. You have to be a certain amount of selfish to survive in the world, but you can't be taking shit from babies. I don't agree with that. So he's just saying like, you're dishonest too, man. You said you found the body and ran away. What you did was found the body, took the dagger, ran away, and sold that motherfucking dagger. Just lying, deception, people abandoned a baby. Oh, he's trying to take it in. Man, we got 6 kids, bro? Man, got a little basketball team going. And he's like, I'll take that little one. So I'll have 7. It won't make a difference, man. He's showing him some good. After you just seen all that evil, he was losing his faith in mankind, and then the guy's like, I'll take the baby, man. I'll take care of it. Make sure it's good to go, you know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At the end, it shows just that one, like, even though man, I use man as humanity, has so many negative qualities, we also have some good as well. That's what I took from it. So yeah, man, that was Rashomon. That was an excellent movie. I was engaged the entire time. There were so many moments that were just no dialogue. It was just showing what the actors were doing, like him walking through the woods, or even like the sword fights and stuff like that. I know the sword fights look so gritty and unchoreographed, even though obviously they had to be choreographed in some way. But the best fight scenes look like they're not choreographed, and that's pretty cool. Like they were just gritty, like they were swinging a sword, like when they were fighting in what's his name, Tajomaru. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. When they were fighting in Tajomaru's story, you know, it was very gritty, but they looked like excellent swordsmen, you know. But then they were fighting in the husband's story, in the guy, the woodsman story, and they were just flailing around like little kids, and they were so scared. And I'm pretty sure his story would be the real one, but I guess it's left up to interpretation, because he's like, why would I lie? But the guy's like, you're fucking lying about it. Like, you're not telling the truth about the story. But he didn't tell his story in court. So the whole premise of the movie was to show 4 different perspectives. It was 3 different perspectives in court, but then one other with the woodsman outside the court of the same activity, like the same scenario, right? And I reckoned it to Clue, right? Have you ever seen that movie Clue? It's based off the board game, but if you ever seen that movie, it's kind of a similar premise, like what happened, who done it. That's more of a who done it though, but this is more of a what actually happened in this scenario. And the thing is, he's like, he died from a sword wound, according to the woodsman. But then there were 2 stories that he pretty much killed himself. The guy killed himself, and then there were 2 stories where he died from I can't remember his name. Tajomaru, from Tajomaru. I don't know why I can't remember his name. From Tajomaru, and I don't know which one it is. But the reality of I think the entire premise of the story is showing, like, just the deceptiveness of man, like what is true and what's not true, who is good, who is evil. It's so like blurred, you know. Like I said, why would a dead man tell lies? But a dead man could tell lies because he wants to save his reputation that he had in life, you know. He wants to save what actually happened. He doesn't want to tarnish his reputation that he's created in life in death, you know. So he can make up a story for that reason. Or, you know, any one of them had their reasons for making up their story. Tajomaru had his reason to make him look like an excellent swordsman and a bandit, and he lied because of that. She had a reason to save her honor, the wife. To save her honor. The dead man had a reason to save his honor in life, kinda. And the woodsman, he would lie in a way to save from him looking like a thief, because he stole the dagger and probably pawned it, or maybe he still has it or something like that. Or he may have used that money to feed his kids, because he has 6 kids, now 7. And at the end, they show like the priest was losing faith in humanity, saying like, you know, it's just all fucked up. Like, what, everybody's lying. We can't trust each other. We don't know what really happened. We may never know what really happened, because everybody's so deceptive and lying in this. And at the end, he shows like, I'll take care of the baby. They find a baby, a random baby who was abandoned by his parents. And even in that, they try to show like, even though they abandoned the child, they still left it with an amulet, wishing for the best for the child. Like, we didn't want it to die. They abandoned it for whatever reason. We don't know what happened to the parents. They could have went off and died somewhere else, or they couldn't take care of the baby or something like that, you know. And then the other dude, the bandit, the guy who showed up afterwards, he's like a cynic. He doesn't believe in humanity anymore. He's lost all his hope in humanity. He's like, you got to be selfish to survive in this world. This is how it is. So something probably happened to him in his life where he has that perspective, you know. And the priest was, obviously priests are optimistic about life, and he was trying to keep his optimism in humanity, and he was losing it gradually because of all the lies and deception and the corruption that was happening around him. And then that little act of kindness with the guy taking the baby at the end kind of restored his faith in humanity and stuff like that. It was a cool message. I mean, if I got that message wrong, I mean, that's kind of what I got from it. But if I got that wrong, please do let me know in the comments below. Let me know your interpretation of it. It looks like it won a film festival. I seen that somewhere when I was looking up the movie. It won a film festival. It was 1951 or something like that, or maybe 1950 film festival. And it was well deserved. It was a really well-made movie. I enjoyed it. You know, legendary Kurosawa. I mean, come on. He's going to make good movies. So, just let me know how you felt about the reaction. Let me know if you enjoyed the movie. If you want to see another one, subscribe to the channel and all that stuff. Next, I'm watching Seven Samurai, I believe. I'm watching them in in order of release. So this one came out first. I think Seven Samurai came out next and Yojimbo afterwards. I could be wrong about that, but I'm watching them in order of release. So it's probably going to be Seven Samurai next if I remember correctly. So, you know, like I said before, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Patreon if you want to watch these movies in full. The link is down in the description below. Obviously, you need your own copy, like I said earlier in the reaction. And, yeah, like the video. It helps me out the YouTube algorithm. It helps me reach more people, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you checking me out in the first place. Check out one of the other videos that's probably popping up on the screen right now, because if you enjoyed this one, you'll probably enjoy those as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate you watching this with me, and I'm going to see y'all in the next reaction to Seven Samurai or whatever I react to, right? Deuces.